Hey guys, my name is Emily, if you haven't seen my face before, and today I'm making a video on the Ting 28-day flat tummy challenge. I've done a few different challenges of hers so far in my channel, so if you want to check those out, I will leave that playlist above in the cards, but I'm very much a big fan of Ting. I love her exercise videos, and I'm making my way through all of her challenges in chronological order so that I can get towards the newer ones eventually. Right now, I am still in a few of the older ones, including this one, but I am already working on the next challenge that I am doing of hers, so that will be up shortly and you guys can look forward to that one. But for the flat tummy challenge, it really does focus on your abs and building your core as well as burning fat with cardio. Before I get any further into this video, I just want to put a disclaimer that I will be including my measurements and my weight as well as a before and after clip, so if that's something that is triggering to you, then I 100% would recommend you do not watch this video because I definitely do not want to trigger anyone ever. When I was completing this challenge, I wasn't really focusing on any particular diet. I was mostly just focusing on doing these exercises and not limiting myself, but trying to be a little bit more mindful to make a bit healthier choices along the way. Whenever I started this challenge, my weight was 135.6 pounds, my waist was 29.5 inches, my hips were 37.5 inches, my butt was 40 inches, and my thighs were 23 inches. I definitely have noticed a change in my body since I have started these clothing challenges, but I'm definitely far from what my end goal is. So I really like these videos to try to help myself get a little bit more in shape and everything like that. I have taken a little bit of a break from cardio, so my goal for this challenge was really to get my body used to moving in that way again and maybe work my abs a little bit so that I can start building up towards that goal of having more defined abs. I will be including a few clips throughout the video of myself completing the workouts, and I'm definitely open to suggestion on how you guys would like these videos to be formatted. If you would like more check-ins of me just talking and telling you how I'm feeling, or if you would just prefer this type of video where it is just a sped up version of me exercising and then coming back at the end, go ahead and let me know down below because I would love to hear your suggestions for the future. So without further ado, I will let you guys take a look at this video and I will see you in a bit.
The ab video that I did during the first day of this challenge wasn't new to me. I've done it a few times in a few different clothing challenges, so I was pretty used to those exercises, but the fat burning video was really hard for me. I only finished 75% of it, so I got 3/4 of the way through before I had to stop because I was dead.
Just finished day one of the new challenge and it definitely kicked my butt. I am really out of breath, but I'm feeling good and looking forward to the rest of this challenge and really excited to start focusing on my abs again since the last challenge I did was all about the butt. So hopefully I can get a little bit more toned on my stomach for this challenge and get a little bit more ab strength.
For day 4, all I had to do was this flat tummy ab video, which was actually really exciting because all of the moves that were in here, or at least most of them, were new to me, which kept me entertained as I was exercising. I definitely have a hard time with a lot of plank exercises, especially side planks. You can really see me struggling here. I have never been good at side planks, even doing them on my knees, so this challenge is full of those, so I was hoping that I could get a little bit better at those during this challenge, and I also struggled a lot with the plank kicks and the alternate knee planks as well. Those ones are really enjoyable for me, but they are very challenging. Since I had such a hard time with the side planks, what I wanted to do was just try to do them on my knees for the whole time and then start incorporating the side dips and the kicks and stuff like that. So day 8, which is this day, is the first day that I actually made it through all the way with my side planks on my knees, which I was really happy about, and after this I started to incorporate those dips. At this point I've been doing the challenge for about a week now, so I have gotten really used to most of the moves. I really like those cocoon crunches as well as the semicircle crunches. Those ones are probably my favorite, right next to the alternating knee plank. Those are just unique moves in my opinion that I haven't really seen before or done, so I always find them fun whenever I do them, and I look forward to those each time I do these videos.
Finished day 8 today. I am feeling really good. I feel like I have more energy than I normally do, so this is really good news. I'm always out of breath whenever I finish these videos. The new video today, the no jumping 10-minute, I think it was, burning belly fat video, kicked my butt. Even though there was no jumping, It got my heart pumping, my legs hurt. I actually lasted the whole time during the side planks today, not doing the dip, but just holding a side plank on my knees. I'm very proud of myself for that, and I am looking forward to seeing what else I can do by the end of this challenge.
Day 14 is the halfway point for this challenge. It's halfway through, so by this point, I was pretty much getting through at least halfway through all of the exercises in the videos. Some of them I was getting further than that and even completing them, but not too many. Most of them I was just getting halfway through or a little bit more. For the harder ones, specifically all of the ones that are in a plank form, I always have a really hard time with. I just struggle with planks and those side planks still, but I was working my way up and trying to set little goals each time so that I could push myself a little bit further. That way I could see some progress. These crunches here are also one of my favorite moves that really make you feel the burn when you're doing them, so you can really feel yourself working. By day 18, I was pretty set in what I was doing. I had some of my own modifications for some exercises that I couldn't do, like the bunny hops, so I just want to give you guys a little tip in case you are doing some of these videos and you have a hard time with one particular exercise or maybe a couple. You can make your own modifications. Like, I cannot do bunny hops for the life of me, so I just hold a plank during that time so that I am still exercising and I'm still doing an effective move. I'm just not doing the move that I can't do. Remember to be safe when you're exercising and keep track of your limits. Day 22 was the start of the last week of this challenge, so I was really trying to push myself this week to really get as much of the moves as I could, and at this point I was finishing up to about 10 to 15 seconds left for most of the exercises. There were a couple that I still could only do about halfway, but for the most part I was finishing, or close to finishing, a lot of the moves, and I was really pushing myself with the fat burning exercises, the cardio, to really try to do all of the jumping jacks and all that stuff that I had a really hard time with, and really focusing on trying to make sure I was engaging my abs while I was doing the ab moves, because you want to make sure that you are seeing results, and you have to engage your abs to do that, so just keep an eye on that when you're doing these videos. Day 28 was the last day for this challenge. It was probably the longest because there was a 2000 rep challenge as well as the regular ab video. I found the 2000 rep challenge was really difficult for me to get all the way through. I had to take some extra breaks here and there, but it was overall a really fun video to do, and it was a new video for this challenge, so it kept me motivated to finish it, and as well as that last ab video there, I was really pushing myself to finish most of the moves as best as I could, because it is the last day of this challenge, and I wanted to make sure I was getting the most out of it, but as well as having some fun while I was doing it. I was able to finish the shoulder taps for the first time on this last day. For whatever reason, I struggle with those, as well as most plank moves like I mentioned before, so I was pretty proud of myself for that. I am done this challenge. Feels good. It's finally be done. It's a good workout.
So now we're going to talk about my overall thoughts of this challenge as well as my results. Overall, I really did enjoy this challenge. There were a lot of moves in the videos that were new for me, which is really exciting because I have been doing Chloe Ting videos for quite a while, so some of the moves can get a little bit repetitive, but most of the moves in these videos were brand new to me, which just kept me motivated and really interested to keep going. After the 28 days, this is what my measurements are now. So after completing the challenge, my weight is 134 pounds, my waist is 29 inches, my hips are 37 inches, my butt is 39 inches, and my thighs are 23 inches. This was a little bit longer of a challenge since it was almost a month, so it doesn't surprise me that I lost a bit of weight, but I'm definitely happy about that. It isn't a super significant number, but I think it is something that's very realistic to expect when doing a challenge like this, especially since I wasn't changing my diet really or anything like that. It was just this challenge that I was doing. So I'm definitely happy about the 1.6 pounds that I lost. I also lost half an inch off of my waist and my hips, which I think is mostly due to the cardio that was in this challenge, but the ab videos really did work for me. I felt that I was getting stronger and I could feel a difference in how hard the videos were from the beginning towards the end, where I could complete more of the videos and more of the exercise time without taking a break. I wish I didn't lose an inch off of my butt, but then again, you can't really control where you lose fat, so it is what it is. I do think this was an effective challenge, so if you are looking for something to build your core strength in your abs, as well as including some cardio to help you burn fat, I think this one would be a good one for you. It is a month long, so it is more realistic to expect results from a challenge like this versus a 2-week shred, for example, which I have also done in my channel. But if you want to, then I would definitely go ahead and check this one out because I think it is worth it. Alright guys, so that wraps up this video on my Chloe Ting results from the 28-day flat tummy challenge. If you want to, you can go ahead and leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you want, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys, bye. God bless.